Damascus House Foundation operates what we call the RESTORE program. RESTORE stands for Rehabilitating Individuals so that they overcome recidivism. What you're about to hear are 4 men tell their experience with Damascus House Foundation. You're going to see 4 guys, and these guys have similar stories, similar backgrounds. They've all been touched by incarceration, substance abuse in one way or another. These guys are just as different as night and day, and I have to laugh because they all touch me in a certain way.
Yes, good evening, family. My name is John Arnett.
Hey, everybody. My name's Hassan.
What's going on, guys? This is Xavier.
Hi, my name is Donald Dennis, and I'm a recovering addict.
I'm making this video to share a little bit about what I know and experienced with Damascus House and Game to Glory Foundation.
I'm here today to give my true testimony of my lifestyle of drug and alcohol addiction.
So we would get together and we would read through this book, and the book basically talks about and explains the difference between a man's purpose and a man's role. And we would look at how, as society changes, men's roles change. And so as men's roles change, if we confuse our role with our purpose, and then the roles change, then we get lost because we don't understand that a role is just what we do. Our purpose is who we are.
Kevin Williams called me, and he told me that you said that you wanted a job. You said that you wanted your own place. He said, I have a place for you to live. I have a job for you starting off at $12 an hour. You know, and after all that I've been through, there's no way that I was going to pass up that opportunity to try something new. And to his word, he came and got me, took me to the house. They accepted me, and he took me to the job. I got the application, I filled it out. The only requirement for me was to stop using, stop drinking, and stop drugging. And I made the choice to try. You know, I struggled at first, but I met some really, really solid people in Alcoholics Anonymous. Brother Kevin, Greg, Hassan, Sister Colleen, and Donald. There's some really, really solid people that were working the program and showed me that I could do it. You know, I've never really thought that I could stop drinking or drugging. You know, I didn't think I had a problem, but I was seriously, seriously sick. And I just thank God for the Laurel House, for the Damascus House, and for the people that God allowed me to meet during my time at the program.
Damascus House has helped me out a whole lot. You know, got my life back in order, got clean, clean for a year, and I'm a manager at Giant now. I was homeless. You know, it helped a lot. It helped me a lot in things. It's showing me how to grow and to be a man of God. You know what I'm saying? Going to church and stuff, and it's a lot of things that I was never able to do for me that it had learned and showed me how to build character in myself. You know what I'm saying? I have my kids in my life now, grandkids, a lot of things that I never thought I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's an experience that young men should and need to get into their lives, because it's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard.
It's a great experience for people that are really trying to grow. I went from a point where, you know, kind of like family outcasted to, you know, being a part of my family again, being a working part of my family again. Also, the situation with my daughter when I first entered the program was I couldn't even see her. because of the things that I'd done, and I thought that was going to be almost impossible to make happen. Today, that's all changed. I have a great relationship with my daughter and her mother, which is one of the biggest things for me. I came into this thing just hoping there was a way for me to repair that, and that was something that I accomplished.
Here in Xavier, I'm so proud of Xavier. Xavier went from no job to metro, from the bus to driving the train, from the train to cybersecurity, and he calls and we just talk. You know, he calls for advice, and sometimes he'll just call, and we'll talk and we'll work out, get with my son and work him out on the court, so we've developed a bond, a friendship.
Damascus House really helped me. It changed my life. It changed my way of thinking. I don't know where I would have been at if it wasn't for Damascus House. I was just thinking I had everything all together, but I really didn't. So I went from having a roommate to actually having my own place. I went from working with Kevin to actually working with Metro. I was a bus operator, then I was a train operator. I'm a cybersecurity analyst now in the Washington, D.C. area, and I just feel great. So I just want to encourage you guys to don't think about your current situation, because it's not permanent. It's just temporary. You just need the right people around you, the right fellowship, and you got guys that's like-minded that will help you and lift you up and just meet up with you weekly just to talk to you and just make sure you stay grounded. So I highly recommend the Damascus House, and from me looking back, I don't know where I would have been at if it wasn't for those group of guys that just really kept me on top of my game. So I just like to say thank you, Damascus House. Thank you, Kevin, for being in my life, and all the people that I met through working with you, Kevin. And just remember, the whole world can give up on you, but the game don't stop unless you give up on yourself. And I just encourage you guys to keep your head up, and just try to be better than yesterday. Much love.
My name is Kevin Williams, and I'm the Executive Director of Damascus House Foundation's Restore program. And I'm also a product of God's restorative work. I'm excited to share my story with you, and Lord willing, to partner with you as we work to restore the lives of men and women returning to our community from incarceration.